Welcome on into Big Play, Big Bets. It's all presented to you by Tipico Sportsbook. I'm Nick Padone. He is Big Play Dave.
Hello, my friend.
And we are ready to win some bets on this Tipico Sportsbook app. Make sure you download it if you're new to the show. What is up? Every week we do our best to lock in the best bets that we can. Download Tipico, use code BigPlay100 when you bet $25. You're going to get $100. It's a pretty easy math equation. We're starting off on our Saturday slate here, Dave. We got some NFL games on Saturday. 'Tis the season for that.
Ah, yes.
But before we get into that, it's bowl game season.
Look at
so
that.
we got to hit some bowl games. We finally made it, and we will start off with Georgia Southern versus OU. It's the Myrtle Beach Bowl, 11 a.m. on Saturday. Fun game to go to for some OU fans out there.
Right? I would consider that a home game for Ohio University because half of Myrtle Beach is from Ohio.
Yeah, I actually know probably like 4 people that I graduated school with. For some reason, like Myrtle Beach, I graduated from Kent. Okay. So it could Kent, man, had you hired a little bit of a different coach or something, could have been in this game, man. This could have been us in representing the MAC. But anyhow, for whatever reason, Myrtle Beach, like media companies, like Myrtle Beach TV stations, goes after Kent, like recent grads for like entry-level TV journalism reporter jobs, because that's not a big TV market at all.
It's because their parents from Ohio live in Myrtle Beach now.
No, it's just because like that it's a great entry-level TV market because there's not that many people that live there. It's a lot of just vacationers. So it's a good like entry-level TV market. I know like probably 4 people that live in Myrtle Beach as reporters from Kent. Yep.
Very interesting.
So
home game for OU.
Home game for OU. 61% of money on this game is on the Bobcats, on the money line. I'm going to ride with it, of course. I didn't even, Georgia Southern, I couldn't tell you the first thing about them. Give me the Bobcats.
This is one we should have went to. Played a little golf down at Myrtle Beach. You know me, Nick. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going OU money line. And I'll take the over in this one as well. Give me some points.
Myrtle Beach gets a bad rap, in my opinion. Like when you're going to Myrtle Beach, you know exactly what you're signing up for. Like it's not a Caribbean getaway.
I've never been there.
You've never been?
Never been to Myrtle Beach.
It's a little. It's
the
like
only person from Ohio.
It's like, it's definitely because you've been to Hilton Head a bunch.
Yeah, it's the same thing, right?
Myrtle Beach is a little more rough around the edges, I would say. Like
okay,
yeah, but you know what you're getting into when you go there. Like it gets like a bad rap because it's like not like the nicest beach in the world, but it's freaking Myrtle Beach.
So are you saying like Hilton Head's like a nice Italian restaurant and Myrtle Beach is Olive
Garden?
Now?
Okay. Yeah.
All
for
right.
sure. Yeah.
All right, that's enough Myrtle Beach talk. Go OU.
All right, go OU. Let's go Bobcats. And honestly, the Bobcats were one of the best teams in the MAC all year long,
Sure.
so that's a decent bet to make. Let's head to Miami, Ohio. Keep the MACtion rolling. Dave, your Red Hawks will face off against Appalachian State in the Cure Bowl at 3:30 on Saturday.
Shout out to Ohio teams.
Yeah.
OU and Miami, both in bowl games. That is impressive in of itself. But I will say, little brother OU, Miami, more important, the Cure Bowl. Sorry, Myrtle Beach.
Yep, they got that 3:30 p.m. Saturday prime time slot. I think we know the schedule makers had their eyes on the Red Hawks all along. The Red Hawks are 6.5-point dogs in this game against Appalachian State. And when you look at the public money on Tipico, 68% of money line bettors are on Appalachian State.
Yep.
75% of spread bettors are on Miami.
See, Miami's looked good.
People think Miami could cover this spot at least.
Yeah.
And I'm with them. Yeah, Miami was the best team in the MAC all year. I'll take Miami, 6.5. MAC champs.
I am going to take Miami to win.
Okay. Miami money
line. Red Hawks are winning. Technically makes them better than Michigan.
Cure Bowl.
Appalachian State.
Yep. Do what Michigan couldn't do. Let's go Red Hawks. Let's head to the LA Bowl, where Boise State will face off with UCLA. 100% of money. Here's a fun prop for you. First half total. 100% of the money is on under 23.5.
That's insane.
57% of money line bettors are on Boise State.
Nick, you know me. I hate betting the under, but if you are going to bet the under, do it in a first half in a bowl game when the adrenaline's rushing. It's like a Super Bowl. Bet the under on the first half of the Super Bowl. Bet the under on the first half of the LA Bowl.
Yeah. Definitely the bright lights of the LA Bowl. I'll ride with the 100% of the people. I'm not going to be the 1% that varies.
Right.
Give me the first half under. That's the only pick I'm making on that game. I'm just riding with the public.
And give me Boise State.
I don't know anything about Boise State or UCLA.
Yeah, Boise State's going to win that game.
All right, let's take a look at this NFL slate of games. We ready to move off of our Saturday bowls?
Let's do it.
All right, NFL slate. Bengals will host the Minnesota Vikings. The Bengals 3-point favorites in this one in Cincinnati. 91% of moneyline bettors are on the Bengals. 97% of spread bettors are on the Bengals covering the 3. A ton of love on Jake Browning's Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah. Well, any love for the Vikings quarterback? It's a Cleveland fiasco, if you will.
They're moving on from Joshua Dobbs in favor of...
The Pastronaut goes to the franchise, Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullins.
Let's call him the franchise back when he was in Cleveland.
He started that, what was it, that Christmas Eve game?
Yeah, he was going to come on the show. Remember he texted me?
Oh,
yeah. And then he was gone. He's like, probably not the greatest time to come on.
It's like, love you. Come on. I'm going with Minnesota. Give me Nick Mullins. I forgot about that story just until now. Give me Nick Mullins, man. Just for that story alone. That dude's a fighter. He was going to come on our show. He got dry. He was like, I'll still do it, but it's probably not the best. I love Nick Mullins, man.
Nick, the franchise Mullins.
I forgot that even he was going to come on the Reflog show.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now, I'm going against the grain. Even though I love Nick Mullins, I am going with Jake Browning. Jake Browning fever in Cincinnati. I think they win that game.
Yeah, probably. That's the smart bet to make.
Justin Jefferson, we don't know what's going to happen.
No, I think
didn't do so well last week.
He's saying that he's playing, but he's got to be banged up at that point. That was a big hit that he took. And the smart bet is Cincy. But if you want to have some fun and pull for the guy that almost came on our show once and didn't come on because he got cut, ride with me and go with Nick Mullins. Let's go to Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium. Colts, Steelers. Colts are a slight 1.5-point favorite. And I'll take Gardner Minshew at home in this game, Dave. I think the Steelers are sunk. I think their season is just about over. I hope that we don't pull this clip next week and say that I'm wrong and Pittsburgh is right back in that hunt of the wild card. But I think they are cooked, and I think it's all Indy in this game.
It's incredible when you see articles from our buddy Steeler Nation or anyone, Pittsburgh radio, what have you. They're like, we need to lose every game from here on out if we want any chance of a future. Love to see it. Nick, this is a great stat. Steelers have lost back-to-back versus 2-win teams.
Wow.
2-win teams.
Back-to-back losses. Is the sky falling out there here for you, Pittsburgh? Because I know it should be falling here. I mean, man, all these Browns injuries and stuff, and we're still kind of keeping that faith, keeping that optimism. But Pittsburgh, you're 7-6, and things are definitely looking down.
They haven't scored over 20 in over a month.
Give me Indy.
Colts have won 4 of 5. They're rolling. Pittsburgh wants to lose. They want Mike Tomlin fired.
Wow.
They want a dumpster fire. We're all for it.
Indy. Let's head to, fire. I agree. # fire Tomlin for sure. He's the problem there.
Why not?
Extend Pickett, though. Let's head to Detroit, where the Lions are 4-point favorites. Ford Field against the Denver Broncos. Hey, man, Detroit's going to be looking to bounce back in this one because they're coming off a loss. They lost 2 of their last 3.
Weird. These teams have flipped.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm still riding with Dan Campbell, though. This is a Dan Campbell program. This is a Dan Campbell company.
Our Dan Campbell betting philosophy is not working out very well over the last month.
It's starting to all come out in a wash a little bit. Like, I feel like my Dan Campbell money was really high, and then now I look at my Dan Campbell high-yield savings account, and it's starting to dry up a little bit. I got to get a new investment here, Dan. Give me the line.
Defense, Broncos D hasn't given up more than, I think, 22 points seems forever.
Yeah.
I think since like week 5. Their offense is rolling. They could be a playoff team.
Oh,
Sean
my
Payton
God.
could be a candidate for
Coach of the year. He could be. And especially when you look at just how wacky this AFC is, where like Buffalo doesn't look right. The Browns are banged up. The Chiefs offense is horrible. The Jaguars just got beat up a bunch.
Yep.
Like, yeah, it's all right there.
Only stat in favor of Dan Campbell. This is going to be a night game. Lions are 3-0 in night games.
You know Dan Campbell's getting out for this one.
Give me the
man.
Broncos.
Wow.
Fade Padone.
Fade Dave. Look at that.
There he is.
Bang.
Fade Padone.
All right. That's fine. And that is our Saturday slate. Some fun bowl games, some fun NFL games. Straight ahead, we are locking in our 1 o'clock Sunday predictions. I can't believe the NFL season is just flying on right by. More of Big Play, Big Bets right after this.
Do it.
Welcome on back into Big Play, Big Bets. We got the big hats on. It's all brought to you guys by Tipico Sportsbook. I'm Nick Padone. He is Big Play Dave.
Hello.
And it is time to lock in our Sunday slate of games, our Sunday NFL picks for you guys. Dave, I had a bet that hit last week on the show. You know, last week on the show, I was so excited because we had the crew.
Yeah.
I was going to Columbus. I didn't even know that I was going to Columbus. It was like unfolding as it was all going on. I placed a bet at the end of the show that I said out loud, but I didn't actually place it. And that was a rookie mistake that I will never make again because this bet would have paid out a lot of money.
Now, what was that?
Ryan, do we have the clip? Do we want to play the
from
clip?
last week.
Here's a clip from last week's show to see what I bet on. I said it out loud, and my exact scenario came to fruition, but I didn't actually bet it on Tipico. Ryan, play this clip. I'll do one of my own, too, just to get the ball rolling.
All right, you want to get it going?
I'll go first touchdown, David Njoku. You get a Chief slam.
All right.
First touchdown.
That would be great.
And I'll continue with my theme. Last touchdown, Evan Engram. It'll be a garbage time touchdown.
All right.
It'll make it look like it's a little bit closer game. Both tight ends scoring. David first, Evan Engram last.
I'm going to channel my inner Sonny, and I think that $4 is going to pay about $2.85 on that.
I didn't bet it.
You didn't bet it?
I didn't bet it. I was so excited because like we had the crew jerseys on, and then I ended up going to Columbus for the game. I didn't even remember that I said that until Ryan says, "Hey, your scenario at the end of the show, that hit. Like that bet hit." And I didn't bet it.
You
man.
didn't bet
I
it?
didn't bet it. I
Nick,
didn't bet
I was
it.
way off. I'm not. So Sonny Gupta, who goes on the Matt Fontana show, odds maker for Tipico, you tell him a bet, he'll know it immediately what the odds are. I was way off. That $4 or $5 bet would have been like $4.50, I think. And you didn't put it in.
And I didn't put it in, man. So, word to the wise. Word to the wise.
In credits.
Bet 25 on Tipico when you download it with code BigPlay100, and you'll get $100 of bets on us. Don't be an idiot like me and forget to bet your 25, because then you're not going to get your free 100. I'm an idiot. Don't be like me. Let's look at these 1 o'clock games on Sunday. The Texans will be on the road to face off against the Tennessee Titans. Titans 3-point favorites in this game. Tennessee is wearing the old Houston Oilers throwbacks.
Yep.
I hate that. That's undeserved.
Really?
That's a stolen team. That would be like the Ravens wearing old Browns uniforms. That's not how that works. You shouldn't get to do that. Give me the Titans, though, because CJ Stroud isn't practicing, but he's looking a little bit better.
So you think they're going to win in those uniforms?
I think they are. I don't think they deserve to, but I think they are, only because the Texans are without. They could potentially, as this thing is being taped on Friday, they could be without CJ Stroud for this game.
Very interesting. All right, give me Texas +3.
Okay, cool. Let's head to Miami. The Dolphins 8.5-point favorites, and another player that's questionable and has been questionable all throughout the week is Tyreek Hill. Will Tyreek Hill play in this game?
MVP
for
case continues.
The Miami Dolphins. He's 8.5-point favorite. Are the Dolphins? I'm going to keep riding with Miami.
Same. Absolutely.
Yeah. Especially against a bad team in the Jets.
They're going to blow out the Jets.
Let's skip over Browns versus Bears and head to some 4 o'clock games. We will head to Buffalo. The Bills are 2-point favorites against the Dallas Cowboys. 84% of moneyline bettors on Tipico are backing the Cowboys, but 76% of spread bettors are on the Bills. I am on Cowboys moneyline. I'm a part of that 84%. Cowboys win this game outright.
I am not a believer in the Buffalo Bills.
Me neither, man. Nope.
Dallas is rolling 10-3. No chance I'm going against them, even though I said I would never bet on Dallas again.
The 5-game win streak's got Dave believing.
I'm back on.
How about them Cowboys? I got the Cowboys.
Yeah, I am with you.
All right. Let's head to this primetime slate of games. Ravens versus Jaguars. It's in Jacksonville. It's Sunday night football. The Ravens are 10-3. The Jags are 8-5. Baltimore's won 3 straight. 7 of their last 8. I'm going to take the Ravens on the road. I hate doing it. I'd love nothing more than to see the Jags bounce back in this spot, but I just can't believe what the Browns were able to do to them, and I just think Baltimore, that defense is too good. I'm just all over the Ravens in this. I hate it, but I am.
I'm with you, man. I hate to be with you on this one, too, because we really, really want them to lose as Browns fans. But, yeah, you've got Trevor Lawrence a little bit banged up. The Ravens defense, I think, has the most sacks in the NFL. Yep. They're going to go after.
Jags are 5-5 versus teams over 500.
That tells me nothing.
You don't think? I think they struggle against good teams a little bit.
They're 500 against good teams. So flip a coin. I'll flip it for the
Ravens. Are a really good team, though. That's
they
the
are.
thing.
Yeah.
So,
give me the Ravens.
All right.
Hate it.
Monday Night Football. Seahawks will host the Philadelphia Eagles. Seattle 3.5-point dogs in this game on their home field. Seattle has also lost 4 straight.
Both of these teams
coming into this
are
game
on a slide.
Yeah, what is going on?
It's tough to be on a slide at 10-3, but
they are.
They don't look great.
No.
Yeah. Give me the Eagles.
Eagles? I think I'm going to do it. Fade Dave. Oh, what? New graphic on the show.
What is this?
Ryan made a new graphic.
Oh.
We didn't tell you about it. A Fade Dave graphic. I'm fading Dave. On. I'm going with Seattle. Give me the dogs on their home field. We know that stadium is a tough place to play. You got the 12th man going. Plus,
Padone doesn't
Pete
even
Carroll.
believe that. He's just looking to use that new
that is so true.
That he had Ryan
that is so true.
Here.
I will tweet out the screenshot. I'm on Seahawks money line. Seahawks money line. Monday Night Football.
All right, this is now my lock of the week. Eagles are winning this game.
Seahawks. Pete Carroll's not going out sad like this, man. They're 6-7. They've lost 4 straight. We thought they were a good team at the beginning of the year. Remember the Browns lost to them?
Yep.
I'm on Seattle.
All right.
All right, and we'll wrap the show, Dave.
Yes.
With our Cleveland Browns. The Browns, 3.5-point favorites right here. Cleveland Browns Stadium. 66% of moneyline bettors on Tipico are on the Browns. 50-50 split for the Tipico spread bettors. Oof. There's a little bit of Bears love in this. The Bears have looked better. Somehow only 1 game out of the playoffs. That just goes to show how top-heavy that NFC is. Chicago's got something to play for here. They don't have their first-round pick. They're not trying to throw in the towel. And the Browns, Dave, they're banged up.
They need players, like from anywhere. And I'd say, hey, let's just go grab some of the Cavaliers and play. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. Oh, wait, everyone in Cleveland is injured.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good at all. Having said that, Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco, baby, elite.
The most elite quarterback of all time is going to lead the Browns deep into the playoffs, as long as he doesn't get sacked. I am a huge believer in Joe Flacco. We're so banged up, but give me Joe Flacco against the Bears, who really just aren't a good team.
Yeah, and the Browns are 6-1 at home this year in the friendly confines of Cleveland Browns Stadium. Myles Garrett, last time we saw Justin Fields had 4 sacks.
How many
in that
total
game.
yards did the Bears have?
And the Bears were like under
22.
50. Yeah. Total yards of offense.
Yes.
So I think this Browns defense, and of course, it was not Jim Schwartz. It was Joe Woods at that time. But I think the defense that Barry has stacked up, it just matches up well against Chicago. And we saw that last time they played. You know, the only real weapons that you have to worry about is, of course, Justin Fields. But then take away DJ Moore, take away Cole Kmet, and the Browns are going to be all right in this game, even though they are so banged up defensively. I'm on the Browns. I think they win this game, and I think it should be not a heart attack at the end. I think this should be a decent game. Yeah,
a nice, peaceful Sunday. It's going to be nice here in Cleveland, Ohio. Get a Browns blowout win. That would be so nice.
Come on, Browns.
Let's
beat our Bears. Do it for our sanity. Do it for our bets. That would be so fun. And Dave, I think we've had ourselves a little show here.
We got a lot of bets to get in there.
A lot of bets to get in. Actually place these bets. Download Tipico. When you do, use code BigPlay100. When you bet your first $25, you're going to get $100 of bets back on us. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll do it all again next Friday. Until then, peace.
See ya.